Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. We're on Alpha 16, we're heavily modded, we're playing with no turrets! We also haven't actually built perhaps the strongest defense in terms of attacks can come from a couple of different angles, although we're effectively just as defended from either angle. If you don't have turrets, you don't have traps, I mean, you still kind of want a little bit of a kill box with your pawns taking the place of the regular kill box. So it might be time for us to make a little ajustement over there. In fact, what I think we might do is, I'm thinking walling off here and here, making a big area here that we can use for various tasks later on, which is going to be good, and just leaving the opening over here. What's the most central part of the map? Yeah, somewhere around here. So I think having this be sort of our exit that we then go around there, I think that'll be okay. I actually might want to orientate it so the entrance and exit is over here. Put the sandbag defenses back here, so people still sort of get funneled in kind of sort of one at a time, and then we pew-pew them from a row of sandbags there. In fact, maybe I'll put the row of sandbags here and keep the double set of doors as an option. I kind of like that. Now, there's always the risk that we are queuing up too many jobs. We still have a little bit of a digging here, a little bit of construction here because we need power, but it's probably okay if we look into doing something like that. So I guess we're still going to be doing things mostly out of wood for now. We do have some blocks. You know, we have some marble blocks, but I don't know if we have enough for this. Let's see, 100. You know what? Actually, let me use wood for this. That's going to be fine. And maybe we can use some marble for some of the structure over here, because obviously it's going to get hit by various gunfire along the way. I wonder if I want to leave a door here or force people to walk through here and around. Actually a good question. Because I think the idea is do something vaguely kind of like this and like that. We don't need a huge long thing because we don't need to put any traps in here or anything like that. Right? Work on something like that. And security. So sandbags will be... I guess we can do this. That's fine. A little further back. Something like that, a gap to get around, that's going to be okay. It's complaining about not having enough stone stored. Do I want to get rid of this little wall? No, we'll leave it up for now. We'll tear it down later on. And then we'll tear down the sandbags afterwards. We'll also floor this whole area so that trees can't spawn in or anything of that sort. Okay, so we've got a bunch of these construction jobs. That's going to be fine. We still have the manager's table set up to get us some wood. That's going to be okay. And it's been a couple of days since last time I played. What exactly happened to Sliced Onion? Oh, yes, Ibic's Revenge, which destroyed one of your fingers as well. And you haven't been treated yet. I believe Van is our doctor. Now, is Van stoned? Not currently, so that's good. Van, why don't you go up here and prioritize treating Sliced Onion? Thank you very much. Because Van's got the chemical fascination, right? Yeah, chemical interest. Is there chemical interest and chemical fascination? Are there two levels of that? I don't remember. We've got this. We've got an overflowing freaking storage bin over here. A little bit of overflow storage. I think we're going to, once this gets sealed up, how big is this? It's like an easy way to just measure, just randomly, but I guess we'll do it with this. Is this, okay, it's wide enough that we need a pillar for this to all get roofed. Oh, speaking of roofs, some people pointed out that if I make sure I've got a 2-tile wide roof, or, you know, any kind of roof on the outside here, then snow won't fall. So if we do something like this, then we don't have to worry about clearing this space out. I mean, it's not winter anymore, but let's go ahead and do this before we forget. We're going to do this. Do I want this whole area roofed? It's probably okay. At the very least, something like this, but roof this whole area up so there's no snow, or just a path. We do something like this along the wall. That's going to be okay. And then this is going to be open, so we can do something like this, obviously through here. There we go. And something like that. There we go. So that way there'll be a decent set of roofs that overhang the outside of our base, so our people will be able to walk around there without getting any snow, and that's going to be okay. Sliced Onion, looks like your health actually dropped. I feel like that meter went down a little bit lower, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe it was just harder to read because of the stuff that was there. We've got some guests, but we're mostly going to leave them alone. I don't remember if we've got someone set up on And we do have something set up for negotiating, so Frog's going to go over there, do some charm from time to time. That's excellent. Frog, if I recall, has decent social skills, so that's really nice, because we didn't have one for a long time, but now we'll be able to suck up to people who come by. If we do capture a visitor, we might actually be able to convince them to join our group. That wall finally got finished, which is great. I'm going to go and put another... let's use the limestone over here, and put you in there. Just keep filling out that area at some point. We'll probably want to do this as well, but I can wait for a little bit. I just want to make sure the wood's not accessible. Sliced onion. Oh, I think I was maybe getting confused between the background and the health bar. You're in severe pain. Oh, poor sliced onion. So missing the arm. I mean, you can still... I don't know if that impacts your quality of work. Does it impact the quality of your construction to have lower manipulation? It's actually not that important for construction fail chance. Construction speed, a little bit more. It's okay. It's multiplying, but low importance. It's interesting how it, like, multiplies this, but it only takes up about a third. Still, I don't see anything about construction quality in here, which must be purely skill-based. So that's okay. All right, so we can keep sliced onion on the construction jobs. That's fine. You're just sleeping through your injuries. You do have a lot of like cracked stuff. Most of it's going to come back just fine though. Food-wise, how are we doing? We've got a good mix of food. We've got some raw meat. We've got vegetation, although oh no, it's a lot of corn. Okay, so things are still going to get cooked, so that's going to be fine. Good. Charm them. That's wonderful. Frosty's asleep, so no construction's going on right now. Aknak is making some parkas over here, which is fine. We don't need them right now, but I still want to have all the tailoring jobs just so they don't have to micromanage them later on. And of course, they're all things we can sell. There's probably some clothing that's like got the sweet spot in terms of materials used versus selling price or something like that, but it's not critical to worry too much about the micromanagement. You're a little unhappy. Why? You've been insulted. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. You're going to do your management. That's good. We got an auto door there. We might want to do some more auto doors at some point when we've got our power a little bit more secured. Still got an excess of construction jobs everywhere. That's okay. So Frosty, you got lots of work to do. You're going to eat a meal out here. What did you... Were you out on hunting? Oh, yeah, you are the one that's the hunter, right? Because Sliced Onions was... but can't anymore. You're hunting with the PDW, which I'm totally okay with, or they call it the machine pistol now, which is a lot clearer than the old PDW, which was what, personal defense weapon, which I never knew what it stood for. So we might put a door in here. I think we do. Do we put an auto door? Yes. Yes, we do. Really encourage people to walk around on the outside to do that. Minimize the amount of time it takes to go in and out. That's going to be very helpful. We might want to make that a steel auto door, actually, because it'll be tougher. I mean, it's not the only door here, but if we're going to invest in an auto door, let's make it a steel auto door for toughness. I don't know if we have a lot of steel kicking around. We might actually have to do some actual mining to get some more. It looks like it may, in fact, be the case. Let's top that little area off. That's going to be okay. You're doing a little cleaning there. Then you're going to do some hauling. That's all good and fine. That little scrap could get... I wonder why we have slag metal in here. Did we have a zzz or something? Some sort of fire? I don't remember why we'd have scrap over there. And dump that there, which is a little bit inconvenient. Oh, because there's actually some turkey leather occupying one of our dumping stockpiles for the animal bodies. We still have a crazy amount of food. We've got some overflow food going on over here. So there's going to be a few more messages about some things rotting. I'm actually wondering, should we set up a second cook table? Just to burn through this. How many other people can cook right now? Where's the... I'm blind. Here's cooking. Yeah, we only have one real proper cook. Frog Toad could, though. You've got some passion for it. You could actually learn to be a half-decent cook. Okay, they loved our hospitality. Love us herbal med. That's fine. Like, I'm wondering if it might be worth doubling up on that. Just to burn through some of this content a little faster. Ooh, that's warm in there. What's the temperature outside? 13 degrees. 31. Oh, because the heater. Because the geothermal. It actually might get too warm in here. That's okay. We can throw an air conditioner in here set to like a really high temperature. Like only kick in if it goes above 30. And dump it outside here. That's not a bad idea. I don't know how much we have to prioritize it. I guess it depends. If it starts getting too hot in here, we might have a really, really bad time. We've got too many construction jobs queued up, though. It's interesting that you could roof over here, but I guess it's got the support from way over there. Yeah, we'll monitor this. It's probably fine. Alright. A little bit of construction digging. An orbital trade beacon broke down, which is going to mean more material. Sliced onions is still hurt. God, it's taking a really long time to recover from that, despite the fact that it's been well bandaged. There we go. We're going to get the beacon back up. Temperature in here is kind of warm too, because we're venting out from here into here as well. And right, we've got the cooler. The cooler here is dumping into there. So with summer coming, one of the things I had discussed is the idea, okay, we've done it here already. So there's unroofed, 104 degrees. So it's dumping the heat out there, which is then unroofed and going to clear out. We may need to do another little similar thing over here. And I think we will indeed plan on that. Do I want to unroof that tile right now? I guess that would be totally safe to do. So let's do it. I'm going to say a no roof area right there. Because this will vent out to the outside anyway, and it's not going to really cause any problems right now. And I will assume that we're going to want to do this. I'm not going to seal it completely yet until everything else is done. Until the roof is open anyway. And then we'll do something like that. But yeah, we have a ridiculous number of construction jobs. Frosty is, okay, working on that. He probably was going around doing a little bit of hunting. And I think we still needed a little bit of meat for fine meals. So who's, I keep forgetting, who's our actual primary cook? Right, it's Van, who is indeed working. Good, nice that you're working on the stuff that's not refrigerated right now. A little bit more butchering. Alright, cooking plenty of fine meals. That's excellent. You've got your auto door there, so you can actually walk through there pretty quickly. I think you get a little slowed down trying to walk through the tiles with stuff, though. So I don't know. We still need to get brewing up. Now, I think that's what we're researching now. Yeah, so we can start consuming those hops. You're going to be hauling things to these walls over here. That's going to be fine. Pigs, a group of pigs have joined. That's fine. What do you eat? You eat everything, so you can eat hay, presumably, because I think hay counts as just vegetables. Liquor? Kibble? Okie dokie. So, listen, piggy pig pig. I don't know if you prioritize things or whatever. Like, we could make an animal-only area with the hay. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's go, okay. Our animal area here, I'm going to make a little change. I can't remember, can the dog eat anything? But we've got kibble that's being produced, right? So if I say, make the animal area over here, we need to put down some animal beds for the first time, or animal sleeping spots. Let's say we do that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 stockpiles. Now, this is not going to be a refrigerated area. Stockpile 1, stockpile 2. Clear all, critical priority, hay. Critical priority, clear all, kibble. So we've got an animal area with hay and kibble. We're going to keep Frank the Husky bonded to Frosty for now, until there's another fight, and allocate the pigs to the animal area. And what are the genders here? They are all male pigs, so they're never going to breed. Do we even want to keep them around then, or just butcher them? Because I don't think there's any reason to keep male pigs around. Unless we can get a female pig somewhere along the way. Oh. Psychic Wave has driven all the Ibexes crazy. We've already had one person suffer horribly from Ibex damage. I think it's time for us to go and put everyone over here. Get in position. Is everyone actually armed? Sliced Onion is no longer armed. Now, your aim has gotten a lot worse, but we may as well equip you with a sniper rifle anyway. And Frog Toad is a pacifist, right? No, yeah, he can't violence, so we'll unrestrict or unrecruit Frog Toad, so Frog Toad can still do whatever. Got to be in position here. I'm a little bit worried that we're going to get slaughterified pretty effectively. Okay, there's only one that's aggro right now. God damn it. Puppy, get out of the way. I really should be running the other mod. Okay, you know what? You, go there. You, no master. To reset you. Run away, dog. Oh, we need more hits to land a little bit faster. Because that Ibex... Oh my god. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt a lot. Sliced Onion, why don't you run back over here? Presumably you're armed now. Indeed you are. There's no real reason to run away with anyone, I think. Okay, good. I don't know if there's any more that are still aggroed. Because it was a psychic wave affecting all ibexes. Alright, I don't see anyone else coming, so probably it's fine. Let's unrecruit everyone. So Ben's going to have to get some treatment. One of your fingers got destroyed. Wow, these freaking guys... Are there 2 ibexes in place here? These guys are really brutal at ripping off fingers, apparently. Ben, you're going to consume a meal, and then presumably you're going to go and seek some treatment. A local hare's gone mad. Okay. Where's the hare? There he is. I don't think I've got to recruit multiple people for this. I hope. Oh my god. Sliced onion, help! Okay, good. How badly hurt did you get, Frosty? Okay, just a single bite on your leg. That's fine. Especially since you should be able to get medical attention pretty fast. We're going to be okay. Now, before that hare went mad, I had thought, oh, there's this thing I need to do, and it's really great and important. And I completely forgot what it was immediately. Damn. Okay, that spot is unroofed, so I'm going to do the thing where we... not this. A door. Just in case we need to go and service this for any reason. There we go. So again, the heat from this will just vent outside. And come winter, what we'll do is we'll re-roof this. Because we're going to want to keep the heat indoors at that point. You know, butcher that. I'm sure there was something else, and I can't remember what the hell it was. Oh, I should probably slaughter the pigs, right? Yeah. So we should do that. Also, I'm going to... I'm going to go and delete these 2 little stockpiles here. I'm going to tell Huskies... Everyone can be unrestricted, that's fine. But yeah, slaughter. We could keep one, hopes that we get a female pig at some point and start breeding them, but no, that's okay. Ben's still hurt. Oh, that's just... Oh, you're technically bleeding, even though you don't have an injury bleeding, which is a little odd. Brewing is done! Excellent. What next? The management software might be handy to automate that. Some of the drug production might also be useful. Train rehabilitation, no. Machining or smelting... Smelting could lead to cremation. We actually are starting to accrue quite a few bodies here. So let's do the smelting because we've got a few little metal scraps here and there. That's going to be okay. Because, yeah, our graves here are all full. And I didn't build any others, right? No, so we'll have to do something about that. Maybe set up the cremation. That's going to be okay. Okay, so brewing. Let's get that up and running. So fermentation barrels, I think, can literally be placed anywhere. So, I don't know. I'll put a series of them over here. There we go. Lots. Because we've got quite a bit of booze going around. And we need... brewery. There we go. So we need something else. I may as well put it here. It's a little far from that, although people can come in through the bottom. You know, it's fine. Do we want to put a chair there? Sure, let's put a chair there as well. Furniture, dining chair, rotate over there. And I don't care about the quality necessarily. It'll get built by whoever's best, and hopefully it'll be okay. This is bad, though. We need... Ben, I need you to haul that leather out of there so the door closes again. Thank you very much. And Frosty, you were lovin'. Oh, lovin'! I've never even noticed that! Lovin'! Alright, you do go. I was going to get you to rush build the brewery here. Assuming we even have the material for it. We may not have the steel. We might have to go and turn up the mining priority. Let's say sliced onion with his one arm. Frosty's got quite a bit of passion for mining as well. That's not what he's doing with his passion right now. Heyo! I guess we'll do that. Probably have too many things going on, though. We're gonna clean dirt. Like, you don't... Ben Skull doesn't have any passion for mining, but... Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the cleaning down to a 2. So you'll haul first, which is still good, but you'll... No, we don't want it that way. You actually do want to put the mining up first, because otherwise it's annoying. They mine one, and then immediately haul that chunk of 35. Well, depending on how they prioritize things. Speaking of prioritize things, mining here is not necessarily the priority, but I guess it's fine. Because we're talking about maybe putting a wind turbine over there. in which case I'll need to be cleared. In fact, it'll actually need another row to get cleared out of there. Like that. For the turbine, because it overreaches a little bit, and probably that little bit over there too. Alright, a little food. We could potentially turn the research down a little lower. Who's our researcher again? Frog Toad. I think I'm going to turn on your mining for now. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you to help get us a little bit of steel here, because we don't have any, and there's a lot of projects for which we really need some steel right now. So let's go ahead and do that. It's the summer. It would be nice to do it in bulk. At some point, things will get butchered as well. A bunch of meat is rotting away, too. If we can get the brewing started, which I assume we don't have the materials for. Oh, maybe we do. Get this going on, because then we can clear out a lot of space over here. Get booze to make people happy, as well as to sell. Right, I want you to prioritize this specifically. Yeah, you're still doing all the jobs in bulk, bringing all the wood to all these barrels. Let me cancel a few of these barrels, just to minimize a little bit of that. More meat rotting away. That's okay. I mean, it's not like we don't have food. We're basically cooking full-time here. We need one of those kitchen bots. And we do have... Yeah, right. Tons of hay, which the pigs could be eating. I mean, I could transfer some of the hay outside to let it rot away or something like that, but I don't know. So yeah, you have some steel already accumulated, and there's some going to be available over here. Okay, so you're going to do the auto door. Could I need material? Interesting. I thought you would have had material. That auto door is good, though. I guess whatever steel we've gone and mined is reserved for some other project, which is okay. We have a lot of goods. Bulk goods trader. This is perfect, actually. Frog Toad, with your slightly higher social skill, please come down here and see if you can buy us a bunch of mats. Okay. You know what? Let's sell these pigs. Or, hold on. We can get a sow. Okay, well, let's sell the 9-year-old pig. Keep the 2-year-old. Buy a sow. Obviously, that would bring down our money. But now all of a sudden it makes sense to keep the pigs around. We're going to cancel the butchering job on there. We could even get more huskies or something, but I don't think so. I don't suppose you'd buy hay. You'd buy some corn, though. Let's sell like 1,000 units of corn. That was weird. Oh, hang on. Wrong way. We're selling. 0 out. Selling. Oh, there we go. We need the minus. Minus 1,000 units of corn. That's good. I'm just looking, so... I don't see hay at a glance. Doesn't mean it's not here, but I don't see it. Too bad when you smoke these joints to sell. Steel. You actually sell steel at a reasonable price. I think it's probably worth... Oh, do you have components, by the way? Can you click on one of these to get it ordered? I can... Alright, I don't see components at a glance. Again, doesn't mean it's not there. We're going to buy, like, 500 steel? Something like that. I like it. I don't think we need any plasteel right now. We needed some for the science labby thingy, but we bought it already because it's already been built. We could buy blocks and things, but we're not going to do that. We could sell some wood, but no. Oh, let's sell some of this clothing here. There we go. That's another way to raise money. I could buy more steel, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so pause. Animals. Do not butcher. You guys be limited to the animal area. I will go ahead and clear allowed area, animal area 1. I'm going to go and trim that down so you can go back over there. Once again, I will make a stockpile zone here. Clear all critical priority hay. Ben, I'm going to get you to... I guess I can't tell you to haul this, which is a little annoying. Or is this area already critical priority? Yeah, I'm going to bring it down to important, not critical. That way someone will bring the hay to the other area. There you go. Ben, I realize you're mining, and mining was very important, but I really want you to get to do this. There we go. We'll clear a little bit of spot there. So just try to keep a little bit of hay here for the animals all the time. That's going to be fine. Walls going up. Okay, so the brewery is up. We're going to add a bill, make wort, basically do forever. As long as you can make it, and presumably there's someone to store, you will do that. So someone who's got a cooking job, which is Van, I would like you to prioritize some brewing over here. Although, I mean, we sort of need to do everything, but may as well get this kick started. As long as you're using up material in some way, I'm going to be very happy. We might want to auto-door this thing. So there's a fair amount of movement through there. Pathfinding seems a little odd. Maybe he's picking up some extra stuff from little stacks. See, like, I guess he's... Yeah, he must be picking up the hops from here, which is fine. So, I would like a wooden auto-door there, which I guess we need to deconstruct it first, which is a little awkward. So I'll wait until more of the construction jobs are done, not to overload things too badly. We can go and deconstruct that. Well, let's do this. We might want to keep a few different angles for some options. This is nearly done. It's possible we don't quite have the marble block to fill that spot up. In fact, we do not. So I'm going to cancel you. How many? Is that just a 1? It doesn't give me a number. So it's probably a single one. So we'll just put a single wooden wall in there for now and replace it later on. The other thing, though, is the butchering, because there's actually the body outside, which is a little annoying. Do that. Because there's another one outside, and I really would like to not have that extra corpse rot away. Nothing else, we still get the fur out of it, even if the meat ends up rotting. The fur to make more clothes. And then I'm going to get you to prioritize filling up the fermentation bottle with some of the wort that we've got. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop forcing the jobs now. That's going to be fine, because at least that's getting started. Construction here will finish soon. A raccoon self-tamed. I don't think we want to keep a raccoon around, so we'll just flag that for a slaughter. That's going to be okay. So, power situation. We've got a fair amount in storage. Still got these jobs queued up, which will happen at some point, presumably. Tons of things are rotting away. But definitely a better move overall. So, we got male pig, sow, 4 years old. Hopefully they can make the babies. I think they can actually be trained. Yeah, the pigs can be trained. I don't know if they've got modifiers to this. I mean, pigs are really smart, right? Training intelligence is advanced. Wildness, which modifies your taming and all that, 7%, but that's manageable. Maybe, you know what? We could have done this even with male pigs, but I'm happy with how things happened. Let's go and start taming these people. We'll keep them here for now out of the way. Well, that's all right. So we're working on the drug lab finally. I don't know if you still make the smoke leaf joints over here, or if you can start making them at the drug lab, or if that's just more advanced stuff here. Add bill. Just medicine is the only option, right? Because we haven't actually researched a lot of things. We would like to probably do forever. I mean, it does use some of the neutromine. Maybe, I don't know, just for the sake of argument, we'll say do until we're going to try to keep 60 medicine around. That's going to be okay. Pause on completion, resume on low stock, which is under 30. There we go. Because I think, like, keeping medicine around probably is the higher priority than just drugs. Although, it's not... I don't know, there's something to be said about keeping some of the herbal medicine around, because herbal medicine's still useful. Do we want to use all our neutromine on here? I think it's fine. We'll try to maintain 60 healthy ones. That's going to be all right. Let's go and talk to the combat supplier. Oh, wait. Is that a caravan? Oh, it's a caravan. Oh, it's a big group of people. Yeah, we'll see if we can give them a little chit-chat in a bit. More things running away. We are going to deconstruct those things. And Frog Toad, I don't know where these guys are going. Where's the one with the question mark? Right there. Yeah, find a way to trade with that person. Even though they're taking the long way around, we could have probably met them the other way. Okay, we don't want mortar shells. I do want components, but I don't want to overpay. We could buy some cheap medicine. Well, reasonably priced medicine. But we actually have some, and we have the ability to make a little bit right now, so I might not stress about it. We are going to sell... Again, I think we're just going to keep selling all the clothing. And, wow, they actually have enough silver, almost enough silver to cover this. We could buy another helmet of some kind, which again, we know is really good for security and safety. Could buy an assault rifle, which actually might not be a terrible investment. Let's just buy one medicine to let them cover that. That's okay. So we mostly just sold and made a whole bunch of money selling clothing. And I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. Deconstruct that. We still have plenty of material. What I think I'm going to do for Ben Skull is I will bring down the mining by a tick, so you can go back to doing a lot of hauling, because we do want a fair bit of that being done. There we go. Bring the fine meals into the refrigerated area. Bring the hops in. Oh, shite, a siege. Okay, we do have a couple of sniper rifles, which is really handy. They're sieging in the west, which is unfortunately not where the traders are. Okay. Well, I think we're going to go out and meet them. Frosty... Okay, here's the thing. We want Frosty, who's our best shooter. And a careful shooter at that. We need you to have the sniper rifle. So Sliced Onion, wherever you are. Alright, let me recruit everyone. I'll bring them into the center here so we can organize ourselves. Oh, and we have to put a cut in this video. So I will do that. But next episode, I think what we're going to do is we're going to send Ben Skull out there to try to snipe some of these enemies at range, probably by himself. I'm considering restricting everyone to maybe just the home area for now, just to say. Also, you are not assigned to your master. Okay, it does suck to not have the bond set up, but that way no one's going to follow Frosty into battle. So we'll get everyone to set up over here, just make sure they're not in trouble short term, swap some weapons around. I'll probably unrecruit everyone except for Frosty at that point. Thanks for watching. See you next time.